Okay, the title of this video is called Mind Maps. Okay, so the purpose of this is, like, right now I'm planning to write another book. So the first thing I do when I want to write another book is, I walk around and I think to myself, do I really want to do this? Do I have the time? Do I have enough information to say something unique and interesting? And then the most important thing you got to do anytime you want to write a book or write a long essay, any paper that's going to be more than like a page or two, you have to write a mind map. Okay, so the mind map, you put the central topic in the front. Let's say the purpose was how to write better. This is from a previous lecture, but it could be anything. Like, let's say it's for diabetes. And then you put, topic number 1 and all the subtype issues. Topic number 2, all the subtype issues. Number 3, the purpose of the mind map is to help you organize your thoughts. In addition, it'll flow freely because it's not in order. You do not want to make an outline. Outlines cripple you because the outline forces you to put everything in order, and there's no way you're going to be ready to put things in order when you first start out. You can do an outline later, but you always want to start out with a mind map, because the main problem with writing a long paper or a book is making sure you get all the good stuff in there. And then you have to organize it. What's your opener? You got to give the people something good right at the beginning, especially nowadays if it's going to sell off the internet like Amazon or something. You got to put good stuff right in the beginning. So you need a good opener. Then you have to have all your drawings, any paintings or anything else you want to include. And so you got to get it all on this one piece of paper so that you don't miss anything. And if you're trying to achieve something big in life, this is a good way to do it, because a common way people screw up on important big things is that they forget something. I've forgotten lots of times to include important topics in a book. But the more I make my mind maps more detailed, and I keep the mind map until I'm done, and I check everything off as I go through it to make sure I included it all, these are very helpful to you. They can be helpful too for mastering a subject. I mostly use them when I'm going to write a big piece of material on something. Okay, that was kind of my mind map, part of that for my last book, Hidden History, and my other book before that, Best of the West and stuff. Okay, so this is how to write better. Let me see. Let's go to my next mind map here. Oh, this is the one on personality. I got to go to presenting. Here we go. And so here's just another example of a mind map. This one's on personality. You'd put the center there, then you put the different traits, and then you'd put the subtypes coming off. You can do it with just about anything. You can see how it's a very free-form thing, and you can make it more detailed. You can color code the circles. You could color code the text. You can make drawings. You can do whatever you want. The important thing is let it sit for a couple days and keep on adding to it. And you'll find you get much better at including a lot of good things in there. Because I'm not going to write a book unless I think I have something unique and interesting and better to say than anybody else. It's usually very easy for me to write the best book in any field, because almost all books are written by people with narrow mindsets, just a conventional medicine mindset, drugs and surgery. Well, that's not going to go very far. Just a researcher with a conventional mindset, just their research. Well, unless their research is extraordinary, they're like, an old guy who's been doing it for 40 years or more, it's usually not going to say much. Whereas I can real quick throw in everything. The biochemistry, the toxicology, the nutrition, the pathophysiology, the related metaphors, etc. But anyways, this mind map is a very useful technique for comprehensive approach to writing any long form paper or doing a big project in your life. How can I get my personal best in weightlifting or something? Emphasize your sleep, your nutrition, your training, your mentor, the music you listen to, etc. Anyways, mind maps are a good thing.